ring, sing, chirp, or whistle. We also ask that you avoid flash photography, as the monster in the closet is awfully sensitive to bright lights. In the event of a big bad wolf attack, please exit the building calmly. Proceed up the stairs behind you to the landing and through the exit to your left. This is also where you can find the restrooms. From the landing, the little princess's room is on the right, while the little prince's room is on the left, just before the exit. At the request of the three little pigs, please save all huffing and puffing until after the show. Smoking in this building is not permitted. For information about auditions for our next show, the importance of being earnest, please visit theateratfirst.org. Now, clap your hands and don't be grim, for our fractured fairy tales are about to begin.
We all have problems. I grew up in an abusive home, and Snow's stepmother tried to kill her and eat her heart. Seriously, get over it. okay? We choose happiness. Every day I can think of cute little mice sewing me clothes, or I can think of the mice droppings all over my house. I choose to think of the former.
And how did you meet your prince?
Well, it all happened because of a lost slipper. Hear that, Aurora? Something bad that turned out good. After Prince Charming went all over town to find me, do you think that I sulked and pouted because he knew me so poorly he had to find me based on my stupid shoe size? No. I focused on getting out of my terrible circumstances, on seizing the opportunity. The slipper fit, he married me, and if I ever blamed him for not knowing my name or not recognizing me out of a ball gown, I never let it show.
Your wedding must have been very magical.
It was everything every girl dreams of.
Yeah, you mean...
I mean, every girl dreams of having a wedding like mine. So fancy, the guests so beautiful, the food the best in the world, dancing with a handsome man. Let's face it, I helped create that dream.
But...
You don't think about how you'll feel at your own wedding when you hardly know the groom, when no one there is your friend, when your mother is dead.
That's true. I missed my mother too. At least you had yours, Aurora.
I thought you girls were looking on the bright side of life.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm not saying I didn't make the best of it.
And how was it for you? You know...
Really, the questions you ask. It was fine. It was wonderful. Is that what you want me to say?
No, I want the truth. My dissertation is about the original Disney princesses and the loss of...
There was no loss, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean that when you're starving to death, you do what you have to do. You know, fairy godmother was a really nice thing to call the guy who got me the invite to the ball, or the guy who gave me money to buy myself something pretty.
I didn't know any of that.
Well, I'm sorry if Uncle Walt left it out of the movie. The point is, I got what I wanted. I married the prince. I've spent all of my adult life in a beautiful palace with maids and pretty dresses and good food. Yeah, I have time for charity work. I volunteer at the animal shelter and the orphanage. And sometimes I get those two confused. I give lavish balls to raise money for the poor. I have devoted myself to my husband. I mean, what does it mean if he calls out the names of other women at night?
I think we ought to change the subject.
Okay, so, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh my God! Don't call me that! Why would you call me that?
It's alright, it's okay. Well, she didn't know.
No, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'll call you Aurora from now on. Please, tell me what happened.
Go ahead, honey. Maybe it'll make you feel better. To just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, like talking to some student with a tape recorder is really gonna make everything better.
I'm sorry. I'm listening now. Please, tell me what happened.
Well, what do you think happened? Asleep for 10 years? You don't really believe in red-eyed dragons, do you? Sure, there were some briars, but not enough to keep out every man in a 100-mile radius. Slobbery, wet kisses day and night. My lips were bloody and raw by the time my true love came. And the worst part is I tried to tell everyone what happened and no one believed me. So I had to pretend like everything was fine. And I hated Prince Philip for not rescuing me sooner, and I hated men. I'd be happier with a woman. I dream about being with a woman, together in a little cottage.
Your movie is over. Maybe it's not too late.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Graduate school, a dissertation? Doesn't anyone in that ivory tower of yours teach you anything? 2 women living in a cottage together? Do you know how long it would take for about 20 men to come crashing through the door? I have a 72% chance of ralphing all over your shoes.
I think our time here is about over.
But you women are so interesting. I want to learn more about your lives.
I have a meeting with a couple of potential foster parents in half an hour. I'd like to screen them myself, carefully. And any stepsisters. I mean other children they may have too. I've really got to be going. It's been too long. We should do lunch. Keep your chin up. Okay, sister? It was nice meeting you. Hope your little paper goes well. Ta-ta! I should get going too. My prince is waiting for me.
Oh, I think I'm gonna...
You always say that, but you never do. It's nice of you to show such an interest in us. Older gals. Have a happy ever after day.
How you doing? I'm okay. You were always my favorite.
Really? Not Cindy? Not
Snow?
Not Ariel.
No, I loved your pretty pink dress and your blonde hair and that black headband.
Oh,
I loved how trusting you were. You trusted the fairies, the stranger on the horse, Maleficent. You taught me that people in general are worth trusting.
that's why they call it a fairy tale.
You don't really believe that, do you? Truth is, I was always a little in love with you.
Sir?
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you come with me? I don't live in a cottage, but I have a pretty decent apartment in Somerville. It's where I do my graduate research. We could go for coffee. I could write your story. You could just relax. We could get to know each other.
That sounds nice. What's Somerville like?
Honestly, you'll fit right in. What do you say?
I think I'd like that cup of coffee.
What is it they say when you wish upon a star? That dreams really do come true?
Wow, I can't believe it. You just said something really corny, and
And
I have an absolutely 0% chance of losing it.